Valentine sitting on, I think, 2 eggs, which disappoints me. She has a nest box. You can see there that there's the hole into the box. And her male sweetheart has been in that box numerous times, trying to coax her in, and she would not go. Now, Valentine has had other eggs which were not fertile. That's their sweetheart. Come here, Betty. He is very, very tame and very big. He's big and beautiful. And when he has tried to mate with her, he's knocked her off the perch many times. So I don't know if it doesn't seem likely that the eggs will be fertile, but I want to do something else. I don't want her sitting on the floor, but she's trying to brood those eggs down there, and she won't go in the box. So I have a plan that I hope she'll go along with. Come here, sweetest, come here. There's my boy, my great big. He is 6 years older than she is. Yeah, he's very large. He was 8 years old before he decided he was willing to take a mate. I thought he was my forever confirmed bachelor. So we'll see if he does anything, if they actually have babies. I can hope. So I'll show you what I'm going to try and do after I move her and the eggs into a tissue box on the floor and cross my fingers that it works. That she'll go sit on them in there. Okay. Move aside, I can't see. So I gave her a tissue box with some things in it. Also gave her an egg that isn't hers. It has a better chance of being fertile, I think, because it's Starfire's egg, and I've taken Starfire's box away. So she laid an egg on the ground. I've had other people complain that their hens were laying eggs on the floor of the cage. But this is the first time that I've had a hen do this who had a nest box. So, I don't know, I hope she's gonna accept that. She's gone in there and checking it out. He's been in checking it out too. Yeah, so I just have a very thin layer of pine shavings in there. Yeah, it's okay, Valentine. It's okay. I hope you're gonna accept that new place and sit on the eggs and take care of them. I don't know, I would be surprised if they hatch, but I couldn't see them hatching on the floor. And if she won't go in the nest box, you know, Sweetheart's been in there checking things out too. So we just cross our fingers, hope that she'll accept it. Everything will be okay, and maybe she'll even hatch Starfire's egg, if not her own. All of my other birds are finished for the season, but since they were late starters, and since he was actually trying to mate, which was the first time that's happened, their first year together, she laid infertile eggs because there was no mating. When he was 8 years old, he'd never had a mate before. He'd been offered hens, but turned them all down. And then the second year, there was no mating, and so she didn't lay any eggs. I think she understood that, you know, they would be infertile. And so this is their 3rd year together. It's actually 3.5 years. And he's been trying to mate with her. So if it's successful, you can see he's much larger than she is. So I don't know, we'll see. You know, if things work out, that'd be pretty nice. And he's very tame, and she's become tame. So I sure hope she accepts that, and we'll sit in it and brood the eggs, and we'll see what happens. So have a great rest of the day, everybody. Valentine, I hope you go back in there. Wanted to show you, she went back in the box, and Sweetheart is up there. He's in the nest box. He would really like her to go in there, and she just won't. I don't know why. Don't know what's wrong with that box. Nothing that I know of. There he goes. He's been trying to get her to go in there. But if she'll use the little tissue box down on the floor, that's okay with me. Yeah, go check it out, sweetie. It's all right. It's okay. There. Got my fingers crossed. She's very curious. And I've marked Starfire's egg with a little black spot so that if it did hatch, I would know the parentage of that egg. And Sweetheart is now in the box up above. He's in the wooden nest box. When I first put the tissue box in there, he went in before she did, checked everything out, adjusted things. You can go in, sweetie. Go ahead. Yeah, he says, oh, come on up here. All right, well, I did put her first egg in that box, but it didn't entice her to go in there at all. And then there's those two and Starfire's, and we'll just see what happens. So here is Valentine. There's Sweetheart. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Huh? How's my kid, my guy? Yeah, I know, I love you too. So Valentine is sitting on the eggs. She's checking to see what I'm doing. But we'll see. She did let them get cold last night, so I don't think that's a good thing, since she was, they were warm. She was already brooding them. And to let them get cold again is not a good idea. So we'll just wait and see. But she did agree to go in and sit on them eventually. She's moved them to the other end of the box. So there they are.